Not sure. I think it may have been a former associate that I had used for the hearing. It was no longer with Audio Help, but I started with the institution and just stayed with them. I think that's it. It goes back a couple of generations of hearing aids. I know that. So I've had probably 4 different sets of hearing aids. I can't say enough about how Audio Help has helped work through all of that. There's a lot of nuances when it comes. You don't just get, this is not something you go to Walmart for, and it works like that. It's not a light bulb. It's a dynamic process, and you all have been dynamic in the process. The follow-up is terrific. You tend to pursue me to want to make sure that things are working well, and you call me in, and really at no cost for follow-up questioning, and adjustments. Anytime I need new batteries with this system, you fire them in the mail, and so it's great in that regard. The most magnificent thing that came out of this was the discovery by one of your staff that my insurance would cover hearing aids. I had no idea, and so I was able to get a brand new set of aids as a result that I wouldn't have been able to afford otherwise, or not without great hardship. So that was really that was a light bulb and quite a revelation. That was a highlight of the year. Sure, in fact, I've referred people to you, family members. I have a hereditary hearing loss, so that for some audiologists is going to be job security for some time, as long as they keep having children. And I have referred family members to Audio Help with great results as a result. So yeah, that's I definitely would refer them to you. I would say do it. I heard birds chirping for the first time in decades anyway, when I finally got the hearing aids, and it was, there are vanity issues that anybody struggles with, but I've got them on. I don't know if you can see them in this, but finally, it was actually coworkers. My wife was, she was patient, but it was coworkers eventually who they were going nuts because I would miss things, and so one day one of them very bluntly said, "When are you gonna get a you-know-what hearing aid?" And that woke me up. I got the test in my early or to mid-20s, and it took me at least 10 years to actually get them. But I didn't have at the time. I didn't have insurance. I didn't, have an employer who would offer to pay for them, which I did the first time around, and so that made a big difference. But it was, it was affecting business transactions. When you look at somebody, even today, I'd say if you ask a quantitative question and you get a qualitative answer, then just don't assume that I'm dumb right away. Just go ahead and repeat it. But needless to say, that's happening much less frequently. Yeah, get it checked out. It's like skin cancer treatment. They can, things can be addressed, and it's worth getting it checked out. And you may have insurance that covers, you may not, but it's definitely have the information, and I would say come to Audio Help. And it really is. This is a top flight operation, and they really will help.